Hello Year 4s, welcome back. We're going to go on to our second lesson today of looking at the features of a biography.
A biography gives facts about a person's life. It is not written by the subject of the book, but by an author who has done their research and knows a great deal about that person. Biographies are written in the third person and can be written about someone who is no longer alive.
So what you should remember from last time is that a biography is something that has been written about somebody else. So for example, I showed you my book Becoming by Michelle Obama, and that was an autobiography because it was written by her about her life. And a biography, as we discussed, is a story about somebody's life that is written by somebody else and not the person that the biography is actually about. So I used the example of it being like me writing about one of your lives and what you had achieved and what you had been able to do. And that would be a biography. So today we are going to be looking at the features of a biography. I'm going to go through a few slides with you to explain a little bit more about what you should find in a biography, and then we're going to look at a few examples of biographies and then go on to features that can be found in it.
A biography is a story of a person's life written by another person. A biography narrates important events and time periods in a person's life. Narrate means to tell or explain about something. The events in a biography are written in the order in which they happened, which means they are written in chronological order. The events written in a biography are facts. They are true. A biography can be about a person who is living or about a person who is no longer alive. A biography gives an account of a person's early life, their date of birth, the place of birth, their childhood, their schooling, and their family. It also goes on to give an account of a person's later life. For example, their major contributions, major achievements, current status, whether they're alive or not, what they did at the end of their lives, if they have died. So it gives you all the important information about that person's life, all in chronological order.
So I'm going to go through a few examples of biographies for you, and I want you to pay attention to some of the features or things that keep occurring or that things that you keep seeing in the biographies. So the first one we're going to look at is one of the biographies that you can get from Penguin Books called The Extraordinary Life of Anne Frank, and it looks at who Anne Frank was and why she's so important. So if we have a look at the first few pages, it starts very much from the beginning of where she was born and why she's well known, and then it goes into a bit more about her. The next one we're looking at is the biography of Thomas Edison, and Thomas Edison was a very important inventor who invented the light bulb. If we look at his biography, we see that it is neatly organized into a nice big heading about who it is. Then it goes into very quick facts about Thomas Edison, where he's born, what date he was born, and why he was important. We then have subheadings that then divide the information into smaller pieces. So we look at his schooling, then we look at the invention factory, then we look at later life, and finally his death. And then at the bottom is a quick fun fact about him. So already by just reading a little bit of the biography, we can see that we make use of headings, subheadings. It's written in the third person. It's full of facts. It includes fronted adverbials. It has dates and events that are important. And most importantly, it is written in chronological order. It makes sense the way it is written. When reading the first paragraph, you will notice that it is written in the past tense and it is written in the third person. So it is somebody telling you about someone else. So for example, Thomas Alva Edison's schooling ended when he was just 8 years old. His teacher told his mother that the boy's brain was addled, and his mother, furious, took him out of school. Then starts with a wonderful fronted adverbial. It says, despite his lack of formal education, comma, Edison went on to become one of the world's greatest inventors. Another important feature that you can see in biographies is that it makes very good use of nouns and pronouns. So there is a lot of he, she, they, so you don't have to keep repeating something like Edison was born in the USA, Edison created the light bulb, Edison created this, Edison created that. We use Edison was born in the USA. He is most well known for inventing the light bulb. Okay, so now that we've gone through a few of the features of a biography, what I would like you to do is to create your own toolkit about what goes into a biography. You can be as creative as you want with these toolkits, making sure that they're listing all the things that you can find in a biography and what you need to write in a biography. And then I'd like you right at the bottom, create a little paragraph that explains your understanding of what a biography is. It's your own definition and your own thinking. Don't forget to share your work with us. Take a picture of it, put it up online, put it up on Tapestry. We would love to see what you've been doing.